Hello friends, in the chapter electrochemistry, now we will going to discuss measurement of the conductivity of ionic solution. Actually, conductivity can be determined by measuring the resistance, and resistance can be measured by the Wheatstone bridge. For metals, resistance can be easily determined because metallic wires can be connected in the bridge. But for ionic solutions, we face the two problems. First one is passing direct current changes the composition of the solution. And secondly, a solution cannot be connected to the bridge like a metallic wire or other solid conductor. And these problems can be resolved. First can be resolved by using an alternating current source of power. And second problem is solved by using a specially designed vessel called conductivity cell. Now what is this conductivity cell? There are the two different types of conductivity cell are shown in this diagram. This is first and this is second. It consists of two platinum electrodes coated with the platinum flake. What is the meaning of this platinum flake? Finally divided metallic platinum is deposited on the electrodes electrochemically. You can say this is also known as platinized platinum electrode. This is one and this is the another. These have area of cross section equal to A and are separated by distance L. Therefore, solution confined between these electrodes is a column of length L and area of cross section A. The resistance of such a column of solution is then given by the equation this formula we already discussed. Resistance is equal to rho is a resistivity L by A, and as we know, inverse of resistivity is the conductivity. That's why we can say if we put this relationship with this, then we will get R is equal to L divided by kappa A, where this L by A is a new constant for a given conductivity cell. This is known as cell constant and it is represented by G star. And the cell constant has the dimension of length inverse. So first of all, we determine the cell constant for the conductivity cell. How can we determine the cell constant? The cell constant is usually determined by measuring the resistance of the cell containing a solution whose conductivity is already known to us. And for this purpose, we use KCl solutions whose conductivity is known accurately at various concentrations and at different temperatures. The cell constant G star is then given by the equation, that is G star is equal to L by A and this is equal to R into kappa. For KCl, this R is determined by using Wheatstone bridge and this kappa is already known to us. That's why we can find out the cell constant for the given cell. And once the cell constant is determined, we can use it for measuring the resistance or conductivity of any solution. Now, how can we determine the resistance? This can be determined by using Wheatstone bridge. Now, see, this is the setup for Wheatstone bridge. There are four arms are there. This is R4, R3. These are the known resistance. This is R1 is the variable resistance, and this R2. This is the resistance of unknown electrolyte taken in the conductivity cell. Clear? And when Wheatstone bridge is fed by an oscillator O, that is a source of alternating current, okay, and P is a suitable detector. This is suitable detector. It may be a headphone or other electronic device, and the bridge is balanced when no current passes through the detector by changing this variable resistance. Once the bridge is balanced, this follow this condition. R1 by R2 is equal to R3 by R4, and from this we can find out the unknown resistance R2 is equal to R1 multiplied by R4 divided by R3. Okay, this resistance is known. Once the cell constant, we discussed how the cell constant is determined, and the resistance of the solution in the cell is determined. The conductivity of the solution is given by this equation. This is the conductivity is equal to cell constant divided by resistance. Okay, and if we know the conductivity and molarity of the solution, we can determine the molar conductivity by using this formula. Lambda m is equal to conductivity multiplied by 1000 divided by molarity in mole per liter. See the some questions which are based on the formulas we have discussed. Resistance of a conductivity cell filled with 0.1 mole per liter KCl solution is 100 ohm. If the resistance of the same cell when filled with 0.02 mole per liter KCl solution is 520 ohm, calculate the conductivity and molar conductivity of 0.02 mole per liter KCl solution and the conductivity of 0.1 mole per liter KCl solution is 1.29 Siemens per meter. First of all, we will find out the cell constant. Cell constant is equal to, this is R multiplied by kappa. This R is the resistance of KCl and this kappa is the conductivity of KCl, and this is given. This is 100 ohm. This is the resistance of a conductivity cell, and this 1.29 Siemens per meter, this is the conductivity. Okay, if we multiply this, we will get 129 meter inverse, and we can express in centimeter inverse is 1.29 centimeter inverse. Cell constant is known. Now, when we know the cell constant, we can find out the conductivity of 0.02 mole per liter KCl solution, and this is cell constant divided by resistance. Cell constant we determined, and resistance is given in the question 520 ohm. Put the value and this will come 0.00248 Siemens per centimeter. If we know the conductivity, we can find out the molar conductivity. Put the value. This is conductivity multiplied by 1000 divided by molarity is given, this one 0.02 mole per liter KCl. If you put the value, this will come 124 Siemens centimeter square mole inverse. Another example is the electrical resistance of a column of 0.05 mole per liter NaOH solution of a diameter 1 centimeter and length 50 centimeter is this. Resistance is given. You have to find out resistivity, conductivity and molar conductivity. One of the important question, remember it. First of all, resistivity. This is the formula for resistivity. Rho is equal to Ra by L. Now in this question, R is given, clear? L is given, but A, cross section area, is not given. This can be find out by using the formula pi R square. R is given. What is this R? This R is the diameter of the resistance. Why? Resistance, this is the diameter of the column in which solution is filled. From this diameter, we can find out the radius and we can find out the A, cross section area. Now put the value, we can find out the resistivity. R is this, A is this, L is this. This will 87.135 ohm centimeter. Don't forget to mention the unit. Okay. Then if we know the resistivity, we can find out conductivity. Kappa is equal to 1 by rho, and put the value, we will get 0.01148 Siemens per centimeter. Once the conductivity is known, we can find out molar conductivity in Siemens centimeter square per mole by using this formula. Molar conductivity multiplied by 1000 divided by molarity. Put the values. and we will get this one 229.6 Siemens centimeter square per mole. Clear? Thanks.